Hello, faithful listeners, and welcome back for another thrilling episode of Norm Nathan's Vault of Silliness. We are a mere 3 subscribers away from 150 on YouTube. If you haven't, please do so and subscribe. And follow everywhere else too, including Patreon, where you will find exciting, exclusive content. We can chat, and you can help support the show. As a matter of fact, there's a special Norm Nathan Show episode airing there now that has Tom Cuddy and I whooping it up with Norm from April 17th, 1994. Speaking of April 1994, how about a dumb birthday game from April 2nd? Well, you're in luck. We begin with the full lineup, and then it slowly whittles down. Because of that, our title is Hanging Up is Hard to Do. The players: Lisa from Topsfield, Chris on a car phone, Dick in West Yarmouth, Paul on a car phone as well. I'm on the phone and on my way out of the bathroom and into the kitchen. Jack Harte, who, we discover, is hated by the state police because he calls too much. And Emilio Marotta, producing and playing in studio. The birthdays: Buddy, not the Tin Man Ebsen. The stout Sir Alec Guinness. Emmylou Harris, Dawn Sutton, Linda Hunt. We move to April 4th for Robert Downey Jr., John Cameron Swayze, Christine Lahti, Kitty Kelly, and the tape switches to side B, so listen closely as Emilio delivers another one of his hilarious comments. Other bad connections. WNSH. They did not have their act together. Other stations go dark because they cannot compete with the dumb birthday game. Jed, Barnaby, Abraham, Captain January, and Shirley Temple. Ascots and scarves. Cleaning out one's sinuses. The dangerous years. Mel Gibson and Stan Laurel. Having a strong character, yet the inability to realize it's getting you nowhere fast. Of course, a cameo by Jack Benny. The bone falls off the meat. The 37th cone. The Leland Powers School of Broadcasting and the Honorable Mr. Gilbert. The Camel News Caravan. Timex. Taking a licking, but it keeps on ticking. Norm Nathan's personal inflatable passenger balloons. Class and style. Ha! That's right. Episode 132. Hanging Up is Hard to Do. Connects to your ears now.
Oh, not too bad.
I'm glad to hear that.
That's good. How you doing?
You're at Masco.
I was at Masco.
Oh, you're that's right. You're graduated.
Yeah.
We get calls every now and then from some of the Masco students, and I thought you were one of them, but son of a gun, you're not.
I graduated from Curry College.
When did you do that?
91.
Are you interested in broadcasting?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything along those lines, or what would you like to do?
Well, I had a show I was doing at a Salem station before it had problems. Now I'm looking again, so.
Which one? Is that WESX?
No, WNSH.
Oh, WNSH. Are they off the air now?
They're getting back on, but they still really don't have their act together.
Okay. I hope they do, because I hate to hear radio stations going off the air like I hate to hear newspapers going out of business.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's nice to have you with us, Lisa. I appreciate you coming along.
No problem.
From my home area.
That's right.
And Chris, who's in his car somewhere. Where are you, Chris?
I think I'm in Andover.
Oh, you're not? Where are you headed for?
Towards Boston. I'm going to hang out with you, though. Play the game.
Oh, what? Well, you parked the car now?
Huh? No, I'm driving.
Oh, are you? Because it's, because the reception is very, very clear.
Yeah, luckily I got one of those good Motorola phones. I wish you could turn me up a little bit. I'm so used to headphones. I'm a disc jockey also.
Oh, are you? Are you coming from one of your jobs now?
Yeah, from the industry up in Manchester.
Okay, do you do well at that?
That's what I do every night of the week. I work Tuesday through Sunday night.
No kidding. You get jobs at, I see. Your station pretty much up there then.
No, just on the weekends, but I do most of my stuff is out of Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And we have Dick, who is down in West Yarmouth. Hi, Dick.
How you doing now?
Okay, thank you. It's nice to have you with us from the pretty Cape Cod area.
Yeah, I'm glad to be in. I've been trying for quite a while to get in on it.
And son of a gun, you did.
I finally did.
Okay, good enough. And let me see, we got Paul, who's also broadcasting, well, not broadcasting, but is on the phone in his car as well. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Norm.
Okay, well, now, where are you?
Well, I'm coming out of New Hampshire. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm having a little trouble, but I go through areas coming out of New Hampshire where it kind of skips. Are you on 93? Yes, 95. Coming out of Portsmouth.
you guys are practically neighbors in the car there. You're all fairly close to each other. Where are you headed for, Paul?
What, do you want me to tell you where the police are? No.
No, I don't need to know that. I'm just sitting on the studio.
Yeah.
But now what keeps you up this time of the night? Were you working up there?
Yes, sir.
What kind of work do you do?
Restaurant.
Okay.
I spoke to you a couple weeks ago. I
That's
own
right.
a restaurant up in Portsmouth.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Tony with us also.
Hi, Norm. I'm on my way out of the bathroom into the kitchen right now.
Oh, is there much traffic?
Actually, yeah, excuse me. Yeah, a little bit. In fact, I can tell you where the police are.
They're in the pantry.
Yes, they are.
And a couple are stationed on the back porch. So watch yourself at all times. Anyway, we also have Jack Harte. Yeah, there's Jack.
Hello.
Hello, hi, Jack.
How are you?
Talking about where state police are. You, as the WBZ 24-hour traffic network reporter, you would know that exactly, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, but we're bound not to tell.
What a nice, loyal, noble kind of person you are.
Oh yeah.
You rat fink.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Does it help you if you ever get pulled over by a police officer to say, I work for the traffic network?
No, they say, they just kind of whack me in the head and say, you're the guy who calls us all the time, aren't you?
Oh.
So it gets me nowhere.
Asking about the road conditions, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I spent an extra 2 years in prison as a result of that. I only went through a red light.
Oh, they should be tough with you guys. I don't know why I said that either. That doesn't make any sense at all. Emilio Marotta is with us, WBZ producer. Hello, Emilio.
Hello, Norm. How are you tonight?
You know how I am. We've been
No,
working.
we haven't had. It's been so action-packed, Norm. We haven't had time to communicate.
That's true. That's true.
You've been busy all night.
This was an action-packed night so far, and it certainly continues to be an action-packed program. I would imagine people who work at other radio stations probably listening to this and saying, I don't know, what's the point of us even being on the air?
Oh, they're taking notes. Exactly, Norm. Exactly.
Yeah. I imagine probably by Monday night, there'll be a dozen programs on the air exactly like this.
And by Tuesday, they'll all be off the air.
That's right. That's right. And the FCC will file complaints against them all. Okay, here are some of the people born on this date, and this is just so darn much fun guessing their age. One of whom, hold on a minute while I get this is the big book. This is sort of our Bible. Buddy Ebsen.
Oh.
Buddy Ebsen. Let me tell you about Buddy Ebsen.
Let me tell you a little story about him.
Yes, sir. I remember it began in Chicago, Illinois in 1906. Now, Buddy Ebsen, let's see. Hold on a minute.
1906.
Buddy Ebsen. Do I have any information on Buddy Ebsen? Oh, yes. He was born Christian Rudolph Ebsen in Belleville, Illinois. That doesn't... junior. He's a junior.
I wonder where Buddy came from.
He was supposed to be the Tin Man, wasn't he?
Pardon me?
Wasn't he supposed to be the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz?
That's right, he was. But he said something by the time they made him up, he couldn't breathe, and it was physically it was difficult for him to carry on that role, something of that nature. Anyway, he was...
He didn't have the medal for it.
He had the hat on, though.
Yeah.
He was on the TV series, of course, Beverly Hillbillies, which had to be one of the worst shows ever, but it lasted forever. That
was a great show.
Oh, stop.
That had great... It had great meaning. And,
If you saw the movie, you'd love that show.
That's right. The movie, I understand, was even worse than the TV show.
Definitely was.
He was Jed Clampett. He was also, of course, he does Barnaby Jones. I don't know, he's not still doing it, but it's on reruns. So that's still around.
Now, did Jack have a story about Buddy?
Did you have a story about Buddy?
Oh, actually, I did see something kind of humorous about Buddy Ebsen. I was flipping around watching caught a little bit of him on the O'Brien show, Conan O'Brien.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw him, so I came back a few seconds later to see if he was still there, and there he was, dressed by this point as Abraham Lincoln, tall. He's got the beard, he's got the hat, you know, and he's reading the Gettysburg Address, and I thought, isn't this wonderful? A bit of culture, a bit of history right here on the Conan O'Brien show. And so he says, you know, and when he finishes reading it, he says, and the whole audience was hushed, just like you people are now. You know why? Because he had lousy material, too. And he screams that out and goes into a little one-legged tap dance, and I thought it was incredible.
Jack, did you notice that during that, I've seen him on a couple TV shows, now he dresses, he wears a handkerchief or a little...
Around his turkey waddle?
Around his neck, so he can't see the skin dangling.
Nice. What I wondered, why is he? Because he's making a tremendous amount of appearances. Does he have a book out or a movie or something?
He's got nothing else to do.
No, I guess not, because he's appeared almost everywhere.
He's promoting the Gettysburg Address.
Oh, I guess that's it. That's the new thing. He was also on a show called Matt Houston. I don't recall his role in that.
Matt Houston.
Matt Houston, it says here. Yeah.
Huh.
He
started that show only, 6 years ago? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably about 8 years ago.
It was the tale of a man who occasionally goes into motels and registered under assumed towns in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Under assumed wrestling paraphernalia also. See, that's Matt. See, the wrestling Matt.
Wow.
See. Anyway, he started out as a dancer, because I remember him when he was a young man, and quite a good dancer. He was in the film Capt in January, dancing along with Shirley Temple. And it's kind of funny to look at him now as the old crow there with the, whatever it is to hide the crow's nest around his neck.
He's got the Ascot.
Oh, the Ascot, yeah. You know, that's not a bad idea for all of us old guys. Anyway.
Oh, who's breaking up?
Uh-oh, we got somebody
I'm going through the living room now.
Oh, yeah, that's why yeah. We'll wait till you get...
Deep pile rug.
Yeah. We'll wait till you get to the kitchen. It should be better reception there. I don't know which fellow that is. Okay, the Buddy Ebsen. Well, let's start with you, Lisa. How old do you think Buddy Ebsen is today?
75.
Pardon me?
75.
You know, it's going to be hard to understand everybody with that kind of breaking up stuff. I don't know.
The one on 95? Is that?
I don't know whether that's Paul or Chris.
Not me. Not Chris.
You're Chris?
Not me.
Okay, is that you, Paul? Can you hear us?
I guess not.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was me. I was eating celery.
No, I'm sorry. I had to dump Paul. I hate to do that, but there's just no way we can hear anybody.
Yeah.
Lisa, how old do you think Buddy Ebsen is?
75.
75. Okay, Chris, what do you think?
I would say, I hate to say this because I like the guy, but 81.
Yeah, do you think 81 is kind of like a dirty, obscene age? Is that what it is?
No, because he looks a lot younger than that. He looks a lot younger than that, I think.
It's the Ascot. Don't let it fool you.
Sure. No, I've seen him. I think he does. I don't think he looks any younger than that at all. But
Really?
no,
Well, the last time I saw him, I think was the Beverly Hills Phillies, so I don't know.
And he looked about 81 then.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Dick, what do you think?
I think it's an old 79.
An old 79. An old. Why don't you just throw the rest of it? An old, decrepit, broken down. What's the point?
Because I have a harder time watching your time than he does.
Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry we had to cut Paul off, but the reception just was too bad. So we'll go to you, Jack Harte. What do you think?
Well, doggies. I can't stand the guy. I got to say 84.
Oh, great. Somebody's going to say, boy, he makes me throw up. He's 97. Tony, what do you think?
Boy, he makes me throw up. He's 97.
Now, what do you think, really?
I'll say he's 85, but the Ascot is only 10.
He had another one before that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured
you know, he's so
the
old.
bags under his neck started hanging probably about 10 years ago.
He's so old that he's on now to his 12th Ascot. You know, you see. Anyway, Emilio, how old do you think Buddy Ebsen is?
Well, first of all, I think he should serve some cranberry sauce with that turkey neck. But I'm gonna say he's 82.
82. You can't help but chuckling over that hilarious remark, can you? Can hardly get the next words out. That was just so hilarious. Okay, Buddy Ebsen actually is 86.
Oh, God.
Tony said 85, so he's the closest.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, you all guessed under his regular age. Alec Guinness, or as we call him, Sir Alec Guinness. That's right. He played the driven British colonel in 1957.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Alec Guinness, he's that stout fellow, isn't he?
Oh, jeez. He was in The Bridge on the River Kwai, for which he won an Oscar. He also appeared in Star Wars, that's right, as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and in Passage to India, a movie that received 11 Oscar nominations, and also was in a ton of very funny movies that came out after World War II, including, let me see, The Man in the White Suit.
Was he the man in the white suit?
He was the one who invented a material that would not ever would not ever fall apart or anything. Would last forever. It would last forever. So he alienated the unions because that put them out of work, and he also alienated management because that gave them less. They had nothing to produce. Once you bought one of their suits, it never wore out. And but the only problem was
It went out of style.
they were all white. They couldn't dye them into any other color. So it kind of killed them.
Hence, the man in the white suit.
The Man in the White Suit, that's right. Captain's Paradise with Yvonne DiCarlo is a great movie. Any of you know that one?
No.
This is a guy who ran a ferry boat between Gibraltar and England. And on Gibraltar, I think it was Gibraltar. On Gibraltar, he had this wild wife, or this girlfriend. It was Yvonne DiCarlo, who loved going to nightclubs and loved swinging it up and all that kind of stuff. And back in England, he had his wife, who was very staid, who loved cooking and sewing and all that kind of stuff. So he had the best of two possible worlds. The wild, beautiful, nutty wife and the staid wife who did all anyway, and they never met each other till the end of the movie. Yvonne DiCarlo, the wild one, decided she wanted to knit and to cook and be more domesticated. She was tired of all this crazy life. And
She married Herman Munster.
and the serious one decided she was tired of cooking pies and all that kind of stuff. She wanted to go nuts and go to clubs.
Ooh, a plot twist.
Somewhere along the line, they met each other, and that was the end of Alec Guinness's world in Captain's Paradise.
What a plot twist that was.
Yeah, also Kind Hearts and Coronets. He made a ton of really great movies. Okay, Alec Guinness.
Didn't that have a wonderful song, Kind Hearts and Coronets, in that? Kind Hearts, and there wasn't something like that?
No, it was, no, the way that went was Kind Hearts and Coronets, where are you now? I'm looking at you. Well, it's something like that.
Okay.
Boy, that was embarrassingly awful, wasn't it? Emilio, how old do you think Alec Guinness
Let's
is?
start with me, Norm.
We have to start with somebody.
Yeah, I guess. Might as well
Yeah.
start with me then.
You're one of the high-paid producers here, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'd say he has a world record for being 88. I was up there with your Guinness joke, Jack.
These jokes are really ailing.
Ooh. Don't be a smart Alec. Come on. Just tell me how old you think Emilio is.
I think I'm 28, but let me see. Alec Guinness would have to be, he's got to be up there with turkey neck, so I'm going to say he's 84.
84. Okay. You're 28, huh?
Uh-huh.
And this is as far as you've gone in the business at the age of 28? That's pitiful.
I just started, Norm, recently. I was in the United States Marine Corps, and then I attended college, so, you know.
Oh, see, we're getting that stuff. Next thing, he's going to salute, and the flag will come across his chest. Oh, I'm just joking.
show you my tattoo.
You know I'm just joking. Tony Nesbitt, what do you think? How old do you think Alec Guinness is?
Yeah, he's up there.
Well, that's no kind of an answer, you know.
He's pushing. Yeah, let me see. 77 was Star Wars, and he was probably about Yeah, and then, yes, and then...
57, he did Bridge on the River Kwai. That was 1957, if you want to work that into your equation.
83.
83. That was so carefully thought out. That was just so beautiful. Jack, what do you say?
Oh, I was just beginning to do the math. 81.
81, says Jack Harte. And Dick, what do you think?
I think it's about 85.
85. Okay. And Chris?
78.
And what do you think, Lisa?
82.
Lisa says 82. Okay, he's 80.
Oh.
He's 80 years old today. You all came fairly close. The closest would be Jack. Jack said 81. And nobody said 79, so Jack, wins that round.
Thank you.
Wow. Are you all familiar with Emmylou Harris?
Sure.
Laid-back country singer. Biggest hit was Mr. Sandman in 1981.
Yeah.
Okay. Who said yeah? Was that you,
Chris.
Dick?
No.
Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with you then. How old do you think Emmylou Harris is?
What year did that song come out?
1981. Except Central Time, it was 1971.
No, you're talking about Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, yeah.
Mr. Sandman, 79.
I think it was the same one the Cordette said down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Sandman.
Bring me a drink. Boom, 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 boom. Right?
There you go.
Thank you.
What, 37?
37. Okay. And, Tony, what do you say?
42.
42. Lisa, what do you think?
I'm going to say 43.
43, says Lisa. Okay. Dick, what do you say?
Well, I was going to say 42, but I guess I'm going to have to go to 41.
Well, you don't need to. We can take the same answer from two different people.
All right, well, I'll take 42.
Okay. And Emilio?
47.
47. Okay, and Jack?
46.
46. Okay, Emilio hit it right on the button.
Yeah.
47.
Wow.
Exactly. 47 years old today. Why, she's 47 years young. God love her. She's okay. 47 years. What happened to that little girl I carried? How did she get to be so tall? Okay, how about Don Sutton, the former baseball player? He played most of his career pitching for the Oakland A's, and he's now a baseball announcer for the Atlanta Braves.
He pitched most of his career at the Dodgers, not the Oakland A's.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Dodgers.
Oh, that's right, too. Yeah, I'm just reading this, and obviously they're wrong.
Finished up with Milwaukee.
Okay, so he played mostly with the Dodgers. Did he play for the Oakland A's at all?
I don't believe so, no.
Well, we're going to cross that line right up.
For Milwaukee, Houston, and the Dodgers.
Pardon me?
Milwaukee, Houston, and the Dodgers.
That sounds about right.
Really?
Yeah.
So this thing is wrong, obviously.
Jeez,
My
let's send
goodness.
that back.
Boy, that's
Fire
fun.
the producer.
Pardon me?
Fire the producer.
Play the producer. I'm the one that knew all the information.
Yeah, why would we fire the producer? What sense
Where
would
would you
that
get the information?
No, I didn't get the information from the producer. No, this came from a secret source.
Wow, they're out to get me already, though.
Yeah, no, it came from management, so we're going to fire them. I made that up. Okay, Don Sutton, let's start with, let's start with you, Dick.
I knew that was going to be the one. I knew it. I know nothing about him. Wild guess.
Yeah?
Don't everybody yell at once. 56.
Okay, what do you think, Lisa?
49.
Lisa says 49, and, okay, Tony, what do you say?
Lisa being the sports authority, 49.
You'll say 49
I'll
also.
tag along on that, sure.
Okay.
Tag, get it, tag.
Tag, yeah. Yeah. Okay, sure. Chris, what do you say?
I know nothing. 50.
I know nothing, 50. Okay. And Emilio?
I'm going to say 83, 39, 38, 40, 49, 51.
51. Okay, Emilio's the only one who can answer and clean out his sinuses at the same time, which is really just a picturesque. But if you'll turn away from me while you do that, you're making me nauseous. Anyway, Jack Harte, what do you think?
49.
49 is correct.
Yes, thank you, Lisa.
Okay, so Jack, Tony, and Lisa, and mostly Lisa, because she sparked the other answers, I suspect. Anyway, Don Sutton is 49 years old today. However, his pitching arm is 56.
But the frizz on his fro. How old is that?
Oh, I can't even begin to guess that. Okay, how about Linda, you don't get that? See? I thought I got rid of my New England accent, but it pops out every now and then. Linda Hunt from Morristown, New Jersey.
Is that her only claim to fame?
Yes. Other than that, nothing happened beyond that.
I see.
She won an Oscar in 1983. She played a man in the film The Year of Living Dangerously. Do you remember that movie? She was I thought she was a man. She was like a little short guy, except she was a little short woman looking like a man. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. It's kind of interesting, because in The Crying Shame, we had the man playing the woman.
Crying game.
Crying game. Well,
It wasn't Crying Shame,
yeah. There was a funny scene in The Naked Gun, the new Naked Gun one, doing a takeoff from that movie. But anyway, Linda Hunt. Let's see, she was also in the film Kindergarten Cop. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger, I believe. That's his movie, too.
She played in that.
She played the part of a woman playing a man. And then in another one, she played twins, one man playing a woman, and, well, we don't need to go on with that. No, I don't know. I didn't see the movie. Did any of you know what part she played?
Yeah.
What did she play?
I have no idea.
Does she play the school teacher? Did she? Don't.
I don't know. Nobody...
Hello, is this telephone on?
Yes, she plays the school teacher dressed as a man.
No, she was in that movie. She was dressed as a blackboard. Now, that made no sense at all.
What does she look like undressed?
Oh, we're getting a little racy here.
I'll show you a blackboard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Show me a woman. Never mind. Just do that. They'll do that much for me, and we'll figure out something later. But let's start. Let's see. We'll start with. Let me see. What we start with? How about we start with you, Tony, on Linda Hunt?
I knew it. Whenever you have that hesitant sound in your voice, what do we do? Let's go with Tony. Always.
I was trying to think of who we hadn't started with before.
Well,
we hadn't started.
One of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Linda Hunt.
Linda Hunt.
If that's the person I'm thinking of, she's probably 46.
She's probably 46. Okay. And Lisa, what do you think?
I'm going to go with 45.
45. Linda's going to go with 45. Lisa's going to go with 45. Okay. And Emilio, what will you go with? I'll go with anything as long as she's wearing a skirt. Okay.
What was the year of Living Dangerously?
The year of Living Dangerously was 1983.
Dangerous, yeah.
Won an Oscar for that role.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was quite a good movie. That was quite a good movie. Who was the guy in that? Was that Mel Gibson? Was he in that movie? There was a well-known guy who was the star of that.
Tom Berenger. I can't remember who it was.
I thought it was Mel Gibson, but then again, it was either Mel Gibson or Stan Laurel. I always get them mixed up.
One of those good-looking guys.
Yeah, one of the terribly good-looking guys.
Well, I'm going to say that hopefully 38 will keep me in the hunt.
Oh.
Is that right?
That is right. That is correct.
Yeah. How does it feel, Emilio, to do a joke, one joke right after the other, and get absolutely no response, except a look of disdain?
Well, you see, it's a character builder, and it shows that I have strong character. I'm not backing down. I'm not afraid to stick my neck on the line like Buddy Ebsen.
Also shows he has no sense.
Yeah, you're willing to take chances.
Correct.
That's wonderful. Okay. Dick, what do you think?
I think 39. Jack Benny's age.
She's 39, Jack Benny's. You know, you see. What am I sick of doing that? You can tell my heart wasn't in that one at all. Chris, how old? I turn it off, once you begin.
That's what your last date said, Tim.
How old do you think Linda, Hunt is, you see?
Well, when I
today?
took her out the other night, she was dressed like a man. She told me she was 35, okay? So I got to assume that she's 51.
Oh, see, 51 is your guess then.
She looks much younger as a man.
Yes, she does. That's why I...
Yeah.
Wow.
She's 51 and she looks like a 39-year-old man.
Right.
There you go.
What kind of compliment would that be? Have you seen Linda Hunt lately? She looks like a 39-year-old guy.
But as herself, she looks older.
Yeah.
I can't figure this out.
Off, and I tell you, this all hangs out. It's terrible.
Oh, well, we getting her. Oh, that's right. We're getting her clothes off. You said. You got a thing about this, haven't you?
Hey, what else do I have to do?
That's right. What else can you do at like 21 minutes before 4 in the morning?
I couldn't believe.
Jack Harte, what do you say?
I would say 45.
Okay, 45, says Jack. Linda Hunt is 49.
Ooh.
And that means, I think Chris said 51.
I got one finally.
Wow.
Tony said 47, didn't he?
No,
Tony said
46.
He said 46, so he just barely missed. And nobody said 47, and so Chris,
Go. See?
That's right. Chris is broke.
Who'd we lose?
Okay, which one do you suppose that is?
Hello? Not me.
That's Lisa. We got Chris.
We got Dick. Is Dick there in West Yarmouth?
Nope, that's who it is.
Wow.
Hey.
It's kind of funny to be. It's kind of funny to be part of a panel. Then decide in the middle of it you don't feel like it anymore, so you hang up.
I think they'll have a sandwich.
I think that might have done what happened there, Norm, is Dick called us. We didn't call him.
Oh, he was tired of paying the toll. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Because normally we call people from outside the area so they don't have to pay the charge, and we just lay it on the George Westinghouse.
Oh, now you tell me.
Did you call?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have called you back.
Well,
I'm
he was
sorry.
naughty. He was naughty.
I get 7 to 7 for free anyways.
He was busy on the phone when I tried to call him back. So
Oh, I see.
he
Okay.
thought we were going to ditch him, so he called back.
It was either talking to you or this beautiful girl that I was, since I'm
That looks
married,
like a man?
Yeah, exactly.
You have free calls from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, except
But this is the weekend, too, so I get the whole weekend for free.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Except it's what, a penny and a half a minute?
No, actually, no. That's only that's during the week at only certain times if you're going roaming or something.
Pardon me, Norm. Let's talk over your head for a second. You sure you don't get charged a land charge, though? You don't get the airtime charge, but I think they still charge a land charge, don't they?
Wow.
Cross my fingers.
This is pretty technical.
A land charge.
Because, they're looking for money.
Tony, let me ask you this.
Yes?
What does it matter? You're not paying.
No. I mean, I have one, too. I have a car phone, too, so I was wondering.
Let me ask you something.
Yes?
Do you have a land charge?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, what we're going to do now that we've really had a...
So I want some more points here.
Okay, we're going to go to Monday, April 4th, because I've run out of anybody who's even fairly well known.
Oh, you've got to run through some names.
No. Most of the people, no, there are very few. You have to take my word for that. Or as
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Bill Marlowe says on his commercial, trust me, the bone falls off the meat.
That's what it costs to speak to my uncle's place, I tell you, the food is good.
We're not even listening to you, whatever you're mumbling. Just be quiet. Okay,
The
Monday.
vinegar peppers.
Soaked in vinegar.
Oh,
And oil for moisture.
It's
I'm afraid
erotic.
to go through this tunnel here. I don't know if I'm going to lose you.
What tunnel are you going through?
The Callahan Tunnel?
No, you should. Hopefully, you'll be all right.
But keep your speeds to 20 miles an hour.
That's right. It's two-way traffic.
Yeah. Look at this. All right, so
Watch out, because I just came home through that way, and there's a couple areas where one of those cones is actually in the middle of your lane.
Wow.
I usually like to run them over because it kind of makes like a nice sound. And
this is about the most detailed traffic report I've ever heard.
Yeah, you go in right about halfway through the tunnel. One of the cones is in the middle of the lane.
So I'm writing that down. The 37th cone, was that, Tony?
Yes, it was the 37th cone.
Jutting slightly into the northbound lane.
Yeah.
If you guys are all through with that, I can tell you Monday, April 4th is the birthday of Robert Downey Jr. He was in the films Chaplin and Heart and Soul and the Romance of Ball Bearing, an industrial film which he really brought to life.
Yeah, he was an old softy in that. Downey softy. Thank you.
See, Tony has the luxury of explaining his jokes after he tells them.
Okay, we're going to start. Oh, jeez. Okay. When I was going to Leland Powers back in 1944, I never dreamed one day radio would be like this. Mr. Gilbert never said it would be like this. Yeah.
He never prepared.
He said you'll wear fancy suits and you'll stand in front of audiences and stuff and you'll do serious things. That's what he thought the whole business was going to be about.
So you've got a tremendous cleaning bill, and all you've got is us to stand in front of.
I've got the same suit and nothing.
It's always no audience.
No audience and nothing. Lisa, we'll start with you on Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see. 48.
48.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
He's going to have a turkey next
I don't know
week.
who he is.
Yikes.
Chris, what do you think?
28.
28. Okay, watch out for that cone.
I hit it already. I got it in my hand.
Oh, yeah. Are you still in the tunnel?
Now I'm out of the tunnel.
Okay, so you're on the East Boston
Yeah,
side?
you want a pizza from St. Tapio's? Yeah.
Yeah, we love one, please.
Dick, what do you think?
No, Dick is gone.
Oh, that's right. Dick is gone. That's right. He hung up on us. That's
He
right.
hit the cold.
That's right. He got sick to death of this whole thing. I might hang up on all of you myself. At least Dick had some sense. Jack, what do you think?
33.
33. Okay. Tony?
34.
34. And Emilio?
I'm going to say 32.
32. Okay, actually, he's 28.
Huh. Oh, really? Oh. I thought he's been out of the 20s for a while.
Yeah. Ooh, what a lot of raucous that is. No, Chris said 28.
There you go.
So Chris has got now 2, and Jack has 2 also.
How old was he when he made less than 0? 12? I mean...
How old was he?
I don't know.
We're all working on this job. I feel like I'm making less than 0.
Hey, I'll tell you. Have you heard the one about the...
Do you guys know John Cameron Swayze?
Not personally.
No, but you know the name?
Is that the patriarch of the Swayze family?
Actually, John Cameron Swayze was one of the first newscasters on television. The Camel Caravan, a Camel news show, was on between 7:45 and 8. 15 minutes of news. And John Cameron Swayze was first. Later on, he did the
Timex.
The Timex was, yeah, they were dragging Timex across the ocean bottom, and they're still ticking. They don't tell very good time because they're so waterlogged, but they're still sort of making funny noises. So anyway, that's John Cameron Swayze, whose birthday is April 4th also. He's from Wichita, Kansas. He says he was one of TV's first news anchors who began the popular 50-minute Camel News Caravan on NBC TV from 48 to 56, replaced by the Huntley-Brinkley Report. And he used to say things like, "There's Hopscotch the news for headlines." Oh, that was such a perfect imitation. It's too bad you don't remember that.
Trouble. I wish I could understand what you said.
Yeah.
No, you couldn't understand him either. But okay, let's start. We'll start. Have we ever started with you, Jack? We'll start with you this time anyway.
Don't start with me.
Yeah, Jack.
He's got to be.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. No. Yeah, Jack.
Is he related to? He's not related to Patrick Swayze, or is he?
I think
Could be his grandfather, something like that. Thank you,
He's a
sir.
day, Jack. He's.
The thing is, well, we know that he keeps on ticking. He's going to be 88. 88. Okay. And let's see, Chris, what do you say?
I don't know, but mine stopped ticking a long time ago. Let me see.
I
You see a doctor about that,
82.
82.
Is he that old? Jeez.
Okay, Emilio, how about your guess? What do you think?
I'm a little bit thrown off by these first two guesses. I didn't think he was quite that old.
Well, he was like one of the first broadcasters.
Does that mean
1948.
they have to blow dust off him now?
It was black and white.
Huh.
He was around when radio was in black and white. When radio was silent.
If you're talking about how long he's been in, so he must be very old. Remember, 1948, I'd already been in radio 4 years at
That's what
that
I'm saying.
point.
So he must, he must be comparable to Norm, which I don't know if that's saying much.
Well, I don't know. Well,
No, I don't mean.
but he may have started when he was either younger than me or older. So that
Correct.
It was hard to tell.
But I'm assuming he's in the same ballpark as you, so I'm going to say. I'm going to say he's 68. I'm going to go straight out with your age. Joe.
With my age, okay, 68. Okay, Lisa, what do you think?
78.
78. Okay. And Tony?
84.
84. And Dick, what do you think?
Dick's not here anymore.
It's right here.
Oh, no, he's not here. That's right. Another X in that spot. I keep forgetting. John Cameron Swayze actually on Monday will be 88.
Oh, wow.
He's 20 years older than I am, so just knock that off. Okay, so Jack's hit it right on the button. Yeah, he said 88. That's 3 wins for Jack.
Wow.
Oh, what a surprise.
Jack, you sound much better this week in the Tin Shack.
What's that?
You're not reverberating as much this week in the Tin Shack.
Oh no, they finally gave us an old army blanket to tack up.
Oh, all right.
Here's also Monday's one of my favorite actresses. I think she I don't know how well known she is, but I like her a lot. Her name is Christine.
I won't help you with things like that. No, I won't.
I know there's somebody speaking. I can't make out what they're
I think
saying.
it's a personal conversation in the car going on.
Oh, I
right
see.
now.
Oh, I see.
Let's listen.
Yeah, let me turn him up.
Of course.
He's not saying anything now. Somebody must be yelling at him on the phone.
Hey, no.
How could he be having 2 conversations on the... Do you think he has 2 car phones?
No, I think he has a passenger.
Oh, there's somebody in the car. That would be called a passenger now that I think of it, too. That's true.
I love that, Norm. Your mind was you was just clicking. The wheels are moving. You said, geez, could he have 2 car phones? You went right beyond the simple answer. Right to the complicated one.
But you think that would be... Is that the way of the future? To really have status,
Yeah.
now you have to have 2 car phones.
Well, if you're talking about status, I saw a car last night with 3 car phone antennas.
3 car phone antennas.
Yep.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the 2 antennas doesn't necessarily mean 2 different things. Sometimes they put 2 antennas on because one is searching for the next cell while the other is still connected to the one that it's just leaving.
Wow, we're learning so much tonight.
You see.
There's guys that have their antennas that don't even have Capt.
That's true, too. Then there's the old fake antennas that people put on saying, it's like when you keep the windows rolled up and it's 98 degrees out.
That's right.
Make people think you have air conditioning.
That's right. And I talk on a phony phone. Nobody knows it. It's not even hooked up to anything. It's a toy phone that's just hanging limp
The
there.
best part of car phones is if you get the hands-free feature and you just got both hands on the wheel and you're just talking away and people look at it saying, what is that person doing?
Yeah, I do that anyway.
I have an addition to that, I also have the Norm Nathan people balloons. That you blow them up and they're in the shape of actual real people. So people look in the car, you see that guy with the air conditioning talking on a phone? Is that Dapper O'Neill sitting next to him?
So you've got celebrity balloons.
Oh, it's celebrity, a people's celebrity
I
balloon.
see.
Yeah.
Who's who of balloons?
Look at that. It's Henry VIII.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I thought the guy was dead. Although
He's got a chicken leg.
But his coloring isn't too healthy either for that, now that I think of it.
The paint seems to be dripping off. It must be hot in that car.
Okay, Christine Lahti is the person we're talking about, Lahti.
Well, Lahti does.
Yeah, Christine Lahti. She received an Oscar nomination for Swing Shift in 1984. She also appeared in Crazy from the Heart, The Doctor, and Leaving Normal. There was another movie she was in with Judd Hirsch about a couple who had been having a problem during the hippie years, and they were trying to hide out from police, and they had their kids with them.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, that wasn't something 69,
Empty,
was it?
no, Empty was the second part.
Running on Empty.
Running on Empty. That was excellent. And she also was in a movie with Mary Tyler Moore. Anyway, that's Christine Lahti. I think she's a fine actress, and I have written her many an obscene letter. And she's
A spiffy dresser and a swell dancer.
That's right. And she's written me back saying, thank you just so darn much. There must be another line that should follow that, and I can't think of what. Okay, let's start with Dick. No, he's not with us. I keep forgetting.
Why don't you just cross his name out?
Oh, wait a minute. I never thought of that. Yeah.
Jack, he's still figuring out the 2-car phone deal.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let's start with you, Emilio. How old?
See, now he's getting me back now. He's made little wisecracks. And
Could he be rehearsing a role?
Christine
Lahti.
I have
Can't
no
picture her at all. Huh?
No,
Yeah, she's very, very good.
Is she a good actress?
Yeah, she's a good actress, and she's
Is she appealing to look at?
She's appealing to look at. She's got a lot of class and style.
So she's not wrinkled like Buddy Ebsen. Okay, so that would make her somewhere.
No turkey waddle.
No turkey cranberry sauce going there. I'm gonna say she's 38.
38. Okay.
I know that's kind of low, but since she's so attractive, I don't want to insult her.
You could have made it 50. You wouldn't have insulted me. Okay. Anyway, Tony, what do you say?
I believe she's younger than Judd Hirsch.
That could be. I don't know.
And you know what that tells me?
She was in Swing Shift.
Nothing.
Okay, as I mentioned, she received an Oscar nomination for Swing Shift in 84. That doesn't tell you too much. That's just 10 years ago.
40.
40. Okay. Jack?
39.
You were pulling back from that. Was there any special reason?
Well, I didn't.
He didn't. With all his soul, he didn't want me to do my Jack Benny. That's why. And just for that, I won't. So there. Okay.
Well, I didn't want to have to put you, like make you feel obligated, that you had to.
Well, I don't feel obligated at all, you see. Oh, Chris, how old do you think Christine Lahti is? Do you both have similar names?
I didn't know you did an impersonation of Jack Benny.
I don't. I just was fooling.
Someday I want to hear you do it.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, what a... Boy, I hope nobody smears paint all over your car.
I get disconnected. Let me see. 43.
40. That's the last time we'll tell you about a cone in the middle of the Sunday tunnel. You can just run into it.
I'm still holding on to it. You want it?
Oh, I see.
He's dragging it all the way on the highway.
I'm in front of my house past you.
Hey, Lisa, what do you think? How old do you think Christine Lahti is?
41.
41. Okay, actually, Chris
All right.
is the closest. She's 44. Or will be 44 Monday. And Chris is 43. So you and Jack Harte are both tied with 3 apiece.
What do you know?
Son of a gun. And let's see, Lisa has 1, and Tony has 2.
Hey.
And Emilio has won. Everybody, except those people who hung up on us, all have at least one. Well, I suppose we should do one more just to kind of break the time.
Oh, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, this part of the program really does get to be terribly boring. I know that. God knows I know that. How about Kitty Kelly?
Kitty Kelly.
You know, she wrote the biography of Frank Sinatra, then of Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, that one.
Other dalliance in her suite.
What is she married to Frank or something?
No, she wrote a book on Frank Sinatra, and one on Nancy Reagan also. And I don't think either one of them liked them. They were what you call your basic unauthorized biography.
I wish someone would do one of those on you, Norm.
No,
an unauthorized biography.
I wish they would too, and I wouldn't care how rotten they turned out to be.
It would probably be so funny, all these lies they'd be digging up about you, and you just think it's the most hilarious thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'd kind of like to do an unauthorized autobiography.
of yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Okay. Oh, you're such a silly pook. Okay, Kitty Kelly, let's see. Lisa, what do you think?
I don't really know who she is, but I'll take a guess anyway. 60.
Okay, because each time one of her books comes out, she usually is on all the talk shows and stuff. Chris, how old do you think?
I wish I could remember her. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't come to me this soon.
Perfect.
Yeah, Kitty.
There you go. He's been sitting there all that time working on that in his mind. Can you imagine that?
Actually, no. Surprisingly, that came to me just right at the end, right before I.
Really, it was just kind of an ad lib at the last moment.
Just
impromptu, if it was.
Came right to my tongue, and I spit it out.
Okay, actually, Kitty Kelly's only 52. You all
Oh, come on, 52.
That's
wrong. She's not 52.
Well, that's the information I have here, and
then she looks horrid for 52.
Those inside jacket covers
turkey
don't do it
waddle
justice.
scarves older than that.
Oh, jeez.
Then I win.
Yeah, Chris
This is just all psych.
Chris actually that's won that round, and has won himself a useless nothing prize.
I think you should send him a pylon, Norm.
Pardon me?
Send him a pylon.
A pylon?
Yes.
That's one of the cones,
That's a
Norm.
cone.
You're learning an awful lot tonight, aren't you, Norm?
I didn't. Is that what they call
Pylons?
Pylons?
Yeah.
kind of
Weren't those the characters from Battlestar Galactica? Oh, no, the Cylons. I'm sorry. I guess I was the only one who got that joke. Thank you very much.
Isn't that what women wear on their legs? No, those are nylons. No.
Well, you see, in the old days when they were big and heavy, they were called pylons. The
I
socks.
see. Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Okay, I want to thank... Ooh, hey, is that 4 o'clock?
I think so.
I think it's after 4.
Oh, jeez. I'll see you later.
Jeekers, time flies when you're having fun. According to Wikipedia, so you know it's an undisputable fact, the Leland Powers School was also known as Leland Powers School of Communication, Leland Powers School of Radio, Theater, and Television, Leland Powers Theater School, the Leland Powers School of Expression, Leland Powers School of the Spoken Word, and originally, the Leland Powers School of Elocution. You're welcome. Closing the vault and leaving this world a little sillier than we found it. For WNSH, Old Turkey Waddles, Cranberry Sauce, Yvonne DiCarlo, Mr. Sandman, Free Weeknight and Weekend Calling, Air Charges and Land Charges, Mr. Gilbert, Santarpio's Pizza in East Boston, the Camel News Caravan, Timex, Pylons, Cylons, and Nylons, Bill Marlowe, Emilio Marotta, Jack Harte, and the radio version of The Man in the White Suit. Norm Nathan, I'm Tony Nesbitt.